तो कैसे हैं आप लोग?
Okay, so today we'll discuss about this legislative method. Okay, what I have told you previously, what is legislative method? You see this picture, what he is doing? In this picture, what is happening? You see he has kept his hand. Yes or no? Why he is doing that?
Yes, sir. Sir, to stop the odd one.
Quarantine, sir.
That means these are for quarantine. Yes or no? Very good. That means whatever the disease is coming, if at this point you will stop this one, then what may happen? It won't go to the further. Yes or no? This is what your legislative method or preventing. Yes, legislative method or your regulatory method or your quarantine, you can tell. Okay, so this is what your legislative method. Am I clearly audible and visible, or any breaking something is there?
Yes,
okay.
Sir, it's clear.
So okay, so now you see, coming to the definition. What is the definition? Preventing the entry and establishment of a foreign plant or animal pest in a country or area, and eradication or suppression of pest established in a limited area. What is the meaning? Suppose from Europe corona has been suppose China, from China corona has started, and India is the new place where corona was not there previously. So what this definition is telling? Preventing the entry and establishment. That means if corona is there in China, prevent the entry first. Okay, and also it can prevent the establishment of that particular pest, that coronavirus, of a foreign pest. Okay, in a country or area. Suppose what happened, from China the corona already came into Delhi or Jammu Kashmir, it came. Okay, now what will happen? Though it has came to Jammu Kashmir, first thing is go for suppression or eradication of that coronavirus in Jammu Kashmir. Then stop further spreading of this coronavirus from Jammu Kashmir to other states of India. Understood what the definition is telling? Yes or no?
Yes.
First focus is prevent the entry and establishment. That means what is the meaning? Corona should not come or introduced into India from China. First one. In a country or area, leave that one. Then come to what? Suppose came. Then what to do? You have to go for eradication or suppression of the pest established in a isolated locality. Like in Jammu Kashmir, it though came, but now you have to eradicate that one in Jammu Kashmir, and it should not go to the other nearby states of Jammu Kashmir. Understood? First thing is this should not come. If came, that should not be distributed throughout. That should not be further transmitted to throughout the country. Understood definition? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So now coming to your foreign pest introduced into India, what is the meaning? You see, some of the examples are here, like Cotonou-Cusson scale. Where we have studied this one? Cotonou-Cusson scale. Where we have studied? Where?
Classical biology.
Where we have? Very good. Yes or no? They attack which plant? Cotonou-Cusson scale. They attack which plant?
Citrus plant.
Citrus, sir.
What is the predator associated?
Bedalia.
Necessary purchase.
No. Predator I am asking. You have one has
Predator is
Vedalia
beetle.
and the scientific name is Rhodolia cardinalis. Yes or no? You should remember, minimum. Okay, good, very good. So the pest is Cotonou-Cusson scale. Scientific name is Eisseria purchasei. Crop is citrus. From which country it came into India? Australia. Getting my point? Like this, you have to remember. Then come to Sanjo scale. Quadrus pediotus perniciosus. Which plant they attack? Apple plant. From which country they introduced into India? China. Similarly, Uliaphid. Okay, Eriosoma lanigerum. Again, apple. Okay, came from Europe. Like this, you have to remember all of the common name, scientific name, and from which country they have came. At least the first 3-4 you remember, up to this much. Understood? You try to remember. And this area specific, spiraling whitefly and this subabul psyllid. Okay. And if possible, you remember, please all. Understood?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
At least the first 3-4 or up to this coffee berry bearer. Then this area like Sri Lanka. From Sri Lanka it came, spiraling whitefly. Similarly, from Sri Lanka this psyllid came, Atrocella cubana. Okay, these things you try to remember. Understood? It may come in the short question. Okay. Now, coming to what is quarantine, this came from the Latin word quarantum, which means 40. Okay, so this plant quarantine is defined as the legal enforcement of the measure aimed to prevent the pest from spreading or to prevent them to multiply further in case they already have gained entry. Same thing, yes or no? Same thing or not? Legal enforcement. What is the meaning? Some government rule will be applied. Some government with law, some rules will be applied. Some restriction will be made on what? On the importing. Like suppose what will happen? This Cotonicus scale. Suppose due to citrus plant or citrus fruit or any kind of planting material of citrus, okay, the pest is coming. What we can do? First thing is, in the country territory, put some quarantine so that that particular seedling cannot come, or else it entered into suppose Odisha. So what to do? You should stop the transportation of such kind of root stock or the planting material to Andhra Pradesh from Odisha, because Odisha is already affected by that particular what? Planting material which is containing the pest. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Every term you understood. You see, plant quarantine leave, legal enforcement. Some government rules and regulations will be kept of the measure, of the methods. What is the aim? To prevent the pest from spreading. Okay. First is to stop the spreading. Second is to prevent them to multiply. Suppose it already came, that must not multiply into higher number. Further, in case they have already gained entry and have established in a new restricted area. If not came, stop the spreading. If came, stop the multiplication and further stop the spreading to the other neighborhood regions or state or district, whatever. Understood? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Every term you understood? Okay. So, you see, what are the importance of this restriction and all? You see what happened when this came first time. In case of grapevine, the pest is Phylloxera, introduced into France from America. In America, it was not having that much damage, but in France, they have caused much more damage. Okay, and it happened nearly about 1860. Similarly, Sanjo scale in case of apple plant. Okay, it also spread into USA. Okay, in the latter part of 18th century. These are not important. This is important. The first Quarantine Act when came? 1905. Where? In USA. It may come in the exam. First Quarantine Act has been forced where? USA. In which year? 1905. Okay, but in India, when the first time happened, that is your what? DIPA. DIPA. Very, very important. It will come in the exam. Destructive Insect and Pest Act. Okay, and came in 1914. This prevent the introduction of fungus, insect, diseases, whatever. Okay. This was later supplemented by a more comprehensive act in 1917. That means it is re-established or new rule has been added. Okay, in 1917. This is not important. Only important is this one. Abbreviation may come in the exam, or it may come in India, which is the first Quarantine Act. Like this, it may come. In which year also it may come. Okay. Similarly, one more thing is there. The first Indian State Quarantine Act. First Indian Act is on legislation, DIPA Act. And in India, State Legislation Act is what? Your, which one? Madras State Act. Okay, this one. Madras Agricultural Pest and Diseases Act. For the first time in the state, what? Regulatory Act has been provisioned. Okay, during which time? 1919. It is very, very important. Understood? First Indian Legislative Method Act is what? Your DIPA in 1914. First Indian State Act is what? Your Madras Agricultural Pest and Diseases Act. Understood clearly?
Yes, sir.
Or no? Okay. Okay. This one is important. You see, the insect which entered in India before the enforcement of quarantine measure. That means before 1914, this cushion scale has already been introduced into India. Okay. So now you see, this legislative method has 5 classes of aim or principle. You can tell what are those. First is international quarantine. Second is domestic quarantine. Third is, what are the methods? farmers should follow if the pest will introduced into a new area. Fourth is what? This is about more about your insecticide. Like what is that? Legislation to prevent the adulteration. What is adulteration? Can anyone tell? What is adulteration? Can anyone tell? Your suppose some grains are adulterated, or suppose your what spice chili powder is adulterated. What is the meaning?
Quality of
Can
food is
anyone tell?
affected.
What quality, or putting some or mixing some what non-object things, like suppose chili powder is there, along with that you are applying some red color holy powder. Getting my point or not? Huh? This is what adulteration.
Yes.
Mixing of these things will be there without following the specific rules or ratios or whatever. Getting my point? You see, in the insecticide, suppose
Yes, sir.
out of 100 ml of liquid, 20 ml should be the insecticide. What other can do? Instead of 20 ml, they will add only 5 ml, and they will sold it at, again they will mention that not 20 ml only, but they will be adding only 5 ml. Getting my point or not? Huh? Such kind of different type of adulteration may be there, and different type of misbranding may be there. Suppose one company is there, whatever Nagarjuna, Syngenta, whatever, some company is there. What others are doing? Same thing they are doing, same composition, everything is same, but misbranding. A new brand is created with the same kind of IPR, intellectual property right. Getting my point or not? Huh? So those kind of things are happening. To prevent those things, or to regulate, or to minimize those things, this legislative method will also act. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Okay. And the last one is your what? Legislation to regulate the activities of men engaged in pest control operations and application of hazardous insecticide. Okay, like safety measure. What are the safety measures? One human being or applicator should know. Okay, before applying the insecticide or whatever the operations they are doing in the field, which is harmful for them. Okay, so first one is what? International quarantine. What do you mean by that? That is intra-country or inter-country? International means intra or inter?
Intra.
Inter.
Intra.
In a whole international, so many countries are there. Inter, yes or no? So in between two countries, some quarantine will be used. That is what your international quarantine. Okay. To prevent the entry of foreign pest, all countries have some restriction, some quarantine units. Okay. Some act. Okay. Here you see here what may come in the exam throughout the PDF. These are very, very important. The governing bodies of legislation, legislative method of pest management, then where is their headquarters, and where they are established, on which component they are associated. Like what is first? DPPQS. What is that? Directorate of Plant Protection, Quarantine and Storage. Established in 1946. At which place headquarters at? Faridabad. Okay.
Faridabad.
Yes. Whatever the grains are there, whatever the plant materials are there, plant products are there, they will come under this DPPQS. This 49 is not important, but 46 is very, very important when that is established. Okay. In this DPPQS, what will happen? They have 35 plant quarantine stations spread across the country, including seaport, airport, land frontiers. Okay. So many are there under the provision made under DIPA Act 1914. Similarly, you see what is NBPGR? Can anyone tell?
National Bureau of Plant Genetic Resource. National Bureau of Plant Genetic Resource.
Okay, so what they will on which component they are concerned? You see DPPQS means all those grain, whatever the yield, product, everything they will understand. NBPGR means they will focus on which things? Plant genetic resource, that means genetical things like your germplasm, some tissues, yes or no? Transgenic planting material, those varieties, they will be more concerned about those things, genetic things. Understood? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, their headquarters is at New Delhi, established in 1976. Clear? Similarly, your FRI is there. What is that? Forest Research Institute, Dehradun, 1906, established in 1906. and it is for again means they will regulate the forest plant, forest commodities. Okay. Similarly, BSI, Botanical Survey of India, Kolkata, 1890, for ornamental plant horticulture to enforce the quarantine laws. Understood? Yes or no? All of these things may come in the sub-question. Clear? The abbreviation may come, or where is their headquarter? It may come in the exam. They are concerned with which commodities? It may come in the exam. And what is the establishment year? All of these things may come in the exam. Clearly understood? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So now coming to phytosanitary certificate. What do you think? Suppose you see this China, okay, China is sending some planting material to India. Okay. So now you tell me which one will produce the certificate that no, it is pest free or disease free. Who will produce the certificate first?
NBPGR, sir.
No, leave about NBPGR, DPPKS, whatever. Which country? The China will produce the certificate, or this India will produce the certificate?
China.
China, sir.
China. Very good. Yes or no? Like you see, suppose you are leaving Centurion University after your 4 year and you are joining Angra. Suppose. So what will happen now? Who will give you the conduct certificate? Centurion. No, he is a good boy. Getting my point? Similarly, what your phytosanitary certificate? The country or the region which is exporting that particular planting material, they should ensure that this planting material or whatever the agricultural product is pest and diseases free, which they have to mention in a certificate, which is known as what your phytosanitary certificate. Understood clearly? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So whoever the concerned authority will be there, it may be district agriculture officer, or it may be any whatever the governing bodies are there, government organization is there, or any kind of private organization is there, their head, okay, they need to produce this certificate. Okay, they undersign, and that will be kept along with that particular commodity, and it will be sent to or export to the other region or countries or whatever. Understood? If something happens differently, then that concerned undersigned will be responsible for that. Yes or no? Clear? Okay. Then coming to the second one, what is that? Domestic quarantine. What is the meaning? Intra-country, within the country. Yes or no? Suppose in India, in one state, the pest has already came. So what is the rule now? In that particular state or in that particular district, the pest must be suppressed, must be eradicated, but it should not spread to the other district, other areas, or other state of the country. Understood? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Which is the first state act in India about legislative method?
Madras.
Madras. Yes or no? Okay. It was established in 1919. What they have done, you see, this Cottony cushion scale, okay, when first introduced in India, where in Nilgiri Hills and Kodaikanal district. Okay. Then what happened? From these two regions, no planting materials or no any kind of citrus planting material or citrus fruit or whatever were permitted to transport. Okay. From these areas to other areas where the pest is not introduced. Okay. That's why what happened? Some quarantine stations were opened in, I am unable to tell, Mettu Palayaman, okay. Then Gudalur of Nilgiris, and at Sen Begmur station of Kodaikanal, okay, in 1943. And when the pest was eradicated, suppressed, then what happened? Those quarantine stations were also closed. Understood? Yes or no? When this understood or not? In these two regions, pest came. In these two regions, what will happen? In their territories, they have opened the quarantine stations. If they are sending that material, that will be prohibited. That won't be sent. That won't be exported. Okay. Just like in case of Corona, when Corona was more, so many quarantine stations were there. When that is reduced, they were also again converted into schools. Yes or no? Same thing has happened in those areas for which pest Cottony cushion scale introduced from which country? Australia. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. So now coming to the third one, legislation to enforce the application of effective control measure to prevent the damage by the established pest. Suppose now what happened in Nilgiri Hills, that particular pest came. Okay. Now what need to be done? In those areas, what you need to do now to suppress the pest, to eradicate the pest. This is what your point number 3. Okay. Like you see, this coconut black-headed caterpillar, Opicina arenacella, which introduced accidentally in Mangalore in 1923, okay, and in 1927 in Krishna and Guntur district. When they introduced into this these areas accidentally, what happened? In those areas, first thing is quarantine has been done. Second is what? For this particular pest, black-headed caterpillar. Okay, what is the management? I already had told in mechanical method. What is that? Remove and destroy the coconut leaflets. You try to remember, huh? Just below that iron hook. Iron hook is effective against which pest? Iron hook.
Rhinoceros
Iron
beetle.
hook. Very good. Okay, just below that point it was there, huh? Removal of the leaflets in case of coconut against this black-headed caterpillar, Opicina arenacella. And this has been practiced by the farmer in those areas, Mangalore and Guntur district. Understood?
Yes, sir.
These years are not important. You should give the example like black-headed caterpillar in coconut in Mangalore and Guntur district. What is the management they have done? Removal of the leaflets. That means immature small leaflets were removed. Clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
this
sir.
is the last slide. Okay, fourth one. Legislation to regulate the activities of men engaged in pest control operation. What is the meaning? They need to wear the gloves, they need to wear the mask. Whenever they are applying the insecticide, they should know the dose of that. Yes or no? Huh? They should be first protect themselves, then they should apply on the plant. Yes or no? Wherever they are applying the insecticide, they should wash their hands properly. Yes or no? So many things are there. We will discuss in the end of chemical control. Now that is not required. Clear? What are the activities? Just understanding. Understood?
Yes.
Yes or no? Suppose
Yes, sir.
one day what will happen? By accidentally, the farmer has somehow uptaken the insecticide. Okay, like while applying the insecticide or due to this skin irritation, whatever, okay, it entered into their mouth. Then what are the first step? What is the precaution measures? What is the first aid symptom? What need to be done? All those things are there in this kind of studies, in this particular law. Okay, those things we'll discuss in the safety measures of insecticides. It will come at the end of the chemical control. Okay, clear? Okay. Now coming to the last one, what is that? Legislation to prevent the adulteration and misbranding of the insecticide. I already have told you what are these things. Yes or no? Anyway, your ISI is there, Indian Standard Institute, not only for insecticide but for every commodities. Yes or no? Okay, there must be a ISI mark. Apart from this, some two other bodies are there. What is that? First one is Act. The Insecticide Act came in 1968. Okay, and enforced on 2nd September 1968 by the Government of India to regulate what? Import of the insecticide, manufacture of the insecticide, sale of the insecticide, transport, distribution and use, precaution measure, everything has been regulated by this Insecticide Act. Okay. Apart from that, in this Insecticide Act, what happened? One board is there. What is that board? Central Insecticide Board. What they will do? This composition of the insecticide, the dose of the insecticide, the manufacture of the insecticide, the residual toxicity of the insecticide, everything will be governed or regulated by this Central Insecticide Board. Okay, under section 4 of the Insecticide 1968. It is important, it may come in the exam. Okay, this act came in 1968 but enforced or used in from 1971 onwards. Okay. So last point, what is that? Invasive alien species. What is the meaning? You see, it is a species outside of its native range, whose introduction and or spread threatens the biodiversity. What is the meaning? Can anyone tell? It is a species outside of its native range, whose introduction and or spread threatens the biodiversity. What is the meaning? Can anyone tell?
So introduction of some other species into that biodiversity, that enter biodiversity, this invasion of alien species will be threatened, sir. Damaged, sir.
That means one pest is not there in your country, it is not native to you, but if it will be introduced into your area, okay, into your country or into your state, then what will happen? It may totally disrupt the biodiversity. That means much more damage will be done to the biodiversity. It may be to the human being, it may be to the pest, just like coronavirus. Yes or no? This one also you can tell, invasive alien species of virus. Yes or no? Understood?
Yes, sir.
It was there in China, but
Yes, sir.
then what happened? It is a species outside of its native range, that means out of China now, whose introduced, yes or no, by this flight transportation and all, or the spread threatens the biodiversity, totally lockdown 2 years. Yes or no? Understood? Huh? This
Yes,
is known as what your invasive alien species. So clearly understood what is legislation method and what may come in the exam. Yes or no? What are the things you need to remember? Understood? Yes or no?
yes, sir.
Okay.